Good morning, evening, or small hour of the night. I'm Dandy Root, or Dandy if you prefer, and today I'm going to be playing Dinkum. I saw this on the Steam store recently. Seemed pretty well made for me. This is a Animal Crossing-like town-building life simulator game set in the Outback, Australia, in a sort of dystopian, post-apocalyptic offshoot timeline. Everyone's been living in this one massive super city. The Outback is pretty much uninhabited, and you decide to set out, claim a bit of it, and live there for yourself. Now, I did play a bit of this earlier. I meant to record it, but OBS didn't record great footage, thanks to a Windows feature that throttles processes in the background when you play games that I didn't know about. So I've got a little progress built up so far, but I'm going to continue on where I left off, because I don't really want to do it all over again. I am, however, going to show you the cutscene that plays when you play a new game, create a new character, just for your benefit in understanding the setting here. I'll run that for you now while I get into the game, and I'll see you back soon. Welcome back. So this is Neddy. You probably saw him in the cutscene if I did wind up showing you that. And this is the tent we have to call home so far. I've made a little bit of progress, collected some things around the island. Like you see, fairly similar to Animal Crossing, not entirely. Ooh. Speaking of, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh. No, I've got free camera. I should be using that. A Ulysses butterfly. Alright, sorry, thanks for bearing with me through that. So, cassowaries. This is what we've set up so far. The tutorial covered this. We just set up our own home tent. The main... oh. You've got to watch out for that. That happens in this game. Like I say, not entirely like Animal Crossing. Anyway, our home tent... oh, our home tent over there. The main tent over there. Our home tent over here. And a visitor's tent over here. Dingoes. Friendly dingoes that obey tent flaps, don't try and push through. Don't seem to mind me all too much either. I've tried feeding it meat, you can't. I bet that's something for later. So anyway, like you saw in the opening, this is Fletch. This is who sponsored us to come over to Banya Island in the intro. Good morning, Neddy. Did you happen to see that John has set up his tent at the visitor's site? I told him all about you and how you've helped us get started here. He sounded impressed. John trades all sorts of things back to South City. I reckon nearly anything you can find on this island will be valuable to him. He'll buy fruit, fish, bugs, and even rocks. John also sells a lot of useful tools. He's got mining equipment, logging tools, and even some fishing equipment. Although probably can't sell you a lot of tools until you have all your licenses in order. You know about licenses, right? I do, but for your benefit. Licenses are an old South City idea. I'll tell you what, you didn't need a license for anything back when I was growing up. But these days, you need a license for everything. Luckily, I'm actually an accredited license giver. If you want to apply for a license, come and talk to me. You'll have to spend some permit points to get them, but if you keep doing milestones, you'll make enough in no time. As you get better at doing certain tasks, new license levels will open up too. Now, let's see if there is a license you can apply for right now. Okay. So, as you probably intuited from that, in this game you have to buy the right to use certain tools, certain vehicles. The right to hunt, of course, that's important. Important to buy, important to regulate. Now, we're not actually going to get any of these right now. I have played this day a bit too, but it didn't save. It turns out you can't buy tools just yet, you don't have the money. So, for now, just for now, we're going to run around the island, collect various things. But I think I might go for the farming license when I do get the money for it. The money for the farming tools, that is. No, wait. You'll see as we go. But this is what we're aiming for. Right now, let's go over to the, I'm gonna head over to the trader. Nice dingo. Do not pet wild animals, folks. So this would be John. Aha! So you must be Neddy. Fletch told me you're the one to thank for getting this place all set up for me. Thanks for that. I have a feeling we will be doing a lot of business together. Take a look at my wares and feel free to ask me about anything you are interested in. Now, I make most of my dinks selling exotic items back to South City. Dinks would be our currency here. I'm sorry, very dumb name. I guess you could say exotic means any of the items found here on Banya Island, and that would be our income source. So, if you find anything, and I do mean anything, you don't want, please drop by and show me. I'll offer you a great price for it. So, I guess that's our primary loot for this early game. I've got a few insects. Welcome to John's Goods. How can I help? Alright, show us what you got. So as you can see, there's a few things around here. Quandong. Gondon, eat it. Bush lime. These are all various native foods. Yellow wattleflower. Cactus fig. The cacti aren't actually native. Prickly pear. A variety of cactus. Been a big problem around here, but let's see what we can sell them so far. Not a shell from the beach. Let's get rid of the insects we gathered earlier for now. I think gum logs, we're going to want to keep those. I have a feeling we're going to want this as well. Let's see what will give us for it. Let's see. All up, I can offer you 2,202. Okay. Very good. I'll take these items, and here is your 2,202 Dinks. Dinks. Thank you for visiting John's General Goods. Oh, just John's Goods. Okay, now I've got money. Ooh, never mind. Maybe I will get a license. But just for today, I'm going to wander around the island. Let you get a look at it as well, because, you know, this is our setting. Always grab the wattle flowers. Always get wattle. So... Oh yes, the map. What we've got is a fairly large, sort of archipelago of islands. One big one's broken up by billabongs and rivers of all sorts of biomes. Bushlands is what we're in at the moment. There's tropics, there's, yeah, pine forests. There's desert. There's the docks, which is where we took the blimp to earlier. The landscape won't look like the trailer, the intro you saw earlier on the blimp ride. That was a different seed because of what happened. But basically what we did, we got here, opened the map, noticed a fairly good setup spot here, ran along, gathered some shells on the beach, set up some tents, did a little bit of foraging, found some food, slept, and now we're here. You're up to speed. So I don't think we're at any kind of a time pressure for any of this, so just for today I'm going to wander around, gather what I like. I think the animals have been fighting. Speaking of animals, first, bush limes. The South City is going to pay so well for these. The native food buffs. So, this is probably going to be the most iconic animal of the game. I call them jackaroos. They're ordinary kangaroos, they don't like me. Ordinary kangaroos, but if you can see fair enough there, with deer antlers. So, you know, that's pretty clear something's going on around here. Oh, is that? Okay, I think that's a dingo too. Dingoes are a sort of native species of dog. I think they're native, they might be invasive. Like, oh, well I guess that's how the meat showed up earlier. You want any of that? You want any of that? Okay. I probably shouldn't take that from him. I think he'd get mad. Magpies. As far as I can tell, nothing mystical going on about them. Corvids. Oh, they like meat too. Corvids, respect them. Respect their nesting sites. Keep a respectful distance. And they'll leave you alone. They haven't really bothered me in this game yet, but I'm gonna make a point of... not being too cavalier around the wildlife here. Looked like there was hunting in the store, so we might be doing some bush hunting later. Hopefully it's a matter of animals and so on respawning and not... Oh! You want some? You want some of that? There you go. I got a friend that really loves sharks, and you know, they're gentle critters for the most part. Oh no. Oh, that's not a cassowary, that's an emu. We have fought one war against these things, and they won it. You do not mess with the emus, you do not mess with the land birds. Skybirds, you also don't mess with, they will peck you up something bad. Oh! Okay, bananas aren't native. Not to my knowledge. So far everything's been pretty native. Okay, so over here I guess we've got a sort of a mining area. Hazard, I guess. This would be copper and this would be iron. I don't know if they're going to bother with tin. Gum log. What's this? Right. Well, that's probably going to be a fertilizer later on. Invasive cacti. What biome are we in right now? Oh yeah, this would be the desert then. I don't know. Like, it's very red sand. It could just be some arid plains. Oh. Well, I guess that's what the desert is. Oh! I found out last time. Uh-oh! Sorry. Bad language, I'll try and edit it out. I have nightmares about crocodiles. I don't know why. They've made some kind of impact on me, though, and I... Well... Oh. How do you... They've clearly made some kind of impact on me, though, and, I'm sorry, that's delightful. Yabbies. I used to actually... We had a spot out in the bushlands of sorts. Not quite Outback, but pretty out there. It had a billabong, a little... Sort of a little clay river that doesn't really dry out for most of the year. We used to fish yabbies there. I never ate them. They're a sort of shellfish, similar to crayfish. I don't know. It's childhood memories is all. Hey, John. Yes, welcome to John's Goods. I want to sell some stuff. I don't believe you're buying this. I don't believe you're paying this well for... yeah, let's just... I'm gonna keep the fruit for now, but things like the butterflies, the shells... There might be a collection system. I might be kicking myself for this later, but... That's pretty good. Alright. Well, okay, I take it back. I didn't think we'd be doing this early. Oh. See, what I want is the table saw, which I think gives me... I think that gives me access to some higher up recipes. But now that I think about it, why don't we start a farm now? Why don't we start farming now? Fletch! Hello, Fletch. Oh, Nettie, I almost forgot. I noticed John is selling a table saw. That's a tool I think will be very handy indeed. I think we should try and make enough money to buy a table saw from John. Here's my half of the dinks. The rest is up to you. Oh, she just gives us the money. Alright. Well, also, Fletch, I want to get the, Yes, I've got enough to buy a table saw. Alright. I want to apply for a license. Yeah, we're gonna start a farm. On ya! I'm scythed about this. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm very sorry. This game's fond of puns, too. That's the grain mill. That's what we wanted the table saw for earlier. I'll show you about that later. Oh, we can't afford any of these right now. I love this soundscape. Anyway, the table saw, and we'll have enough left for the shovel. Oh, that's a table saw. Can cut wood into planks. That will be 5,200 dinks. I wonder what this currency is equivalent to. I'll take it. Very good. There you are. Thanks for your purchase. Thanks, John. Ooh. Do you see what his head did there? Oh, that's unsettling. And a shovel. Oh, that's a shovel. Unfortunately, I can't sell you this until you have an excavation license. Oh. Come back and see me once you do. Right then. I might have to do some scavenging after all. Well, let's see what the table saw needs to be crafted. Grain mill, cooking table, crafting table. Yeah, see, this is why I figured we needed the table saw. Planks. As well as bars and nails. I think this is going to be a pain, but we should be able to get up to speed fairly soon. Ah. Also palm wood. So where was this? No, it was the grain mill I wanted to look at. There. I wonder if we're gonna have to scavenge some things. Okay, this might be a later game thing we're looking at. Well, for now. So we could go and buy tools, except we need permit points to get that. We do have some daily milestones to turn in. Spend 1,000 dinks. Oh, I guess that's already auto-completed. Cook 2 fruit. How many permit points does a regular permit cost? Well done, Nettie. Don't you think having John here is great? If only we could convince John to move here permanently. Well, let's worry about getting the materials needed for a permanent building first. The table saw is a great first step. For now, you can have a break. Come back and talk to me when you're ready. My voice is getting tired. I don't know what it sounds like either right now. I'm gonna have to listen to that in post. Oh, I think I just got another achievement. That might push us over. Oh. Oh, great. I guess I'm the Harvest Master now. Oh. I don't know. I might be able to get us over the line. For now, I'm gonna set up the table saw. This should probably go somewhere sheltered. And place. So, how does this work? Where's my inventory? Okay, there. Do you just... Yeah! Oh, that's a good satisfying noise. Gumwood planks. Great. I think by memory, it might be gumwood or it might be eucalypt wood. It's hardwood, really, really sturdy. But it looks like this is the base material the game gives us, so it might not be also great in the long run. Alright. One by one, okay. So... Oh! Hello? What was he doing? That's the first time I've seen them do this. Oh! I'm not safe. Oh geez, my health. I might have to, Yay! Roasted bush lime. Oh, I don't know, maybe it might be good. Listen to a sizzle. I don't know if it's meant to do that. Cooked bush lime, how's this? Oh, let's take a look at its stats. 4 and 6, 2 and 3. I guess it just outright doubles it. Oh yeah, gotta hold down to eat in this game. Okay. That's more than I thought 4 and 6 would give, so maybe it's not that bad of a food source. I'll find a way to deal with you. Well, I'm out for... Oop, magpie. You know what? How about... Actually, it's getting late. I'm gonna gather a bit more while I've still got the light, go to sleep for the day, and then I'll maybe give you a time skip until we've gotten the permits and everything to start farming, and we'll see what that system's like. But for now, why don't we take a little bit more of a look at... Oh! Cockatoo! These guys are so noisy, let me tell you. Like, just the one, fine, but in some places you see them just covering trees in the evening and they scream. They're so chatty. And these would be bush turkeys, which you just see those around. Jackaroo. Doesn't care about me. Do not assume the same... Oh! What's that? Oh! Entomologist? Oh, looks like we've got enough permit points already. Well, who knows, really. And walking about. It's rewarding me for getting exercise. I feel nagged. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Kwandong. I don't know what Kwandong tastes like. Like, the trees are really large, and a lot of Australian trees take a while to grow. Oh, I'm definitely out past when I should be. Can I jump that? No. A lot of Australian trees take a while to grow, and Kwandong is a rainforest one, I think, so fairly large, fairly tall. So I haven't really had the chance to try Kwandong or bush lime, or a lot of those foods. Should I sell? Nah, I'll just get to bed. Good night, Neddy. Sleep until tomorrow. Okay. Let's see if... something I forgot to mention. So, like Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, it has a leveling system based on what you do in the day. So I'm going to assume more stuff's going to unlock as we get further along that. John is visiting the island still. Great, that means we can buy some tools. So I've got about 500 permit points, and I think that should be enough to get the woodcutting and mining permits. Let's see. I've got another job for you, Neddy. You up for it? Sure. I'll tell you what, I think camping is fun. But if we're going to convince people to stay here on Bunny Island, we're going to start building more permanent structures. I've noticed there is a lot of tin ore on this island. I've seen it popping out of rocks all over the place. I know a way we can melt down tin ore into stuff great for building. Now I'll need you to bring me some items. We'll need 1 campfire, 3 stone, 10 tin ore. Keep in mind you'll need a mining license to buy a pickaxe to collect ore and rocks. I thought so. Things you wish you knew. Once you've gathered everything we need, come see me. Okay, it's given us a fairly strong direction to go in. What is this, by the way? The town is not currently accepting donations. Thank you for your support. Alright, let's get the license. Neddy, how is the search going? Have you found all those items we need? I need to apply for a license. Let's have a look. So, we've got the farming license. We should get the mining and the logging then. Onya! It's in our laws. If I say it, I've got to see it. Logging license. Onya! I'll say I am from urban Australia, so my accent's not great. Hi, Fletch. Well done, Neddy. I knew I could count on you to find everything we need. Here is a recipe for a crude furnace. Now why don't you try crafting the crude furnace at the crafting table in the base tent? We're in the base tent. Once you've crafted the crude furnace, pop it on the ground outside somewhere. Then just place the ore inside of it. It'll take a little while to do its thing, so feel free to do some other activities while it's melting. Bring me the tin bar when you're ready, okay? You got it, Fletch. Aw. Doesn't that look rustic? Like, in a positive way. I don't know if you can use stone for tin smelting. I don't know if that works, but if it can stand up to the heat. But, well, let's start the tin age, I guess. It's not the bronze age, because we're not alloying it. No, I probably shouldn't set this up inside the tent. How about... yeah, near the river. Rotate so it's facing this way, and wham bam, some tin ore. Okay, it took the whole lot of it. Well, oh boy. Nettie's looking pretty tired. It's not even that late, but I might leave the episode here, just finish up the day, and I'll get back to you next episode on Dinkum. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe if you think you're going to enjoy more content like this. And with all things being well, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!